Welcome to Wicked Recaps. Get ready to unlock the secrets of an ancient gateway that will change the course of human history forever. The film begins in Africa during 8000 BC when a strange spaceship descends into a tribal community at night. All the tribal people run away, but one young boy stays behind and is engulfed by bright light from the spaceship. In 1920, a professor named Paul Langford, along with his daughter, discovers a series of cover stones engraved with Egyptian hieroglyphs. Under the cover stones, they find a large circular metallic ring with an unknown purpose. In present-day America, Catherine Langford makes an offer to a financially struggling Egyptologist named Daniel Jackson. She asks him to translate the hieroglyphs discovered by her father, which are now part of the U.S. Air Force. The project is soon handed over to a suicidal officer named Colonel Jack O'Neill with secret instructions. O'Neill declares the project classified as Jackson successfully translates the hieroglyphs. Jackson deduces that hieroglyphs refer to Stargate, which uses constellations as spatial coordinates. The whole team, along with Jackson, enters the sequence into Stargate, and a wormhole is created on a planet called Abydos, from another galaxy. Colonel O'Neill, along with Jackson and his team, decide to enter the Stargate when Catherine gives Jackson the ancient necklace she found in Egypt. The team lands in a pyramid and starts inspecting their surroundings. They realize that the environment is safe and breathable. They notice that they are on a strange planet with 3 moons and vast dunes of sand. Soon after their short expedition, the colonel orders his team to get ready for their departure to Earth. However, Jackson informs them that they are stuck here as he doesn't know about any coordinates for returning to Earth. The colonel then orders his team to establish a base camp till Jackson finds a way to get back to Earth. The next morning, Jackson comes across a strange large animal with a harness that takes them near a civilization. They discover a large group of people who look like humans, but speak a different language. They all bow down after spotting Jackson's necklace and consider him a messenger from their god, Ra. When the operational team examines the mineral these people are mining, they realize that it's the same material as Stargate. Jackson befriends the tribal leader and offers his chocolate to him, who in turn invites them to their community. Meanwhile, the colonel orders his team to secure the base camp area till they assess the situation in the community. Jackson tries to communicate with common people, but soon realizes that he can't fully comprehend their language. The team spends some time with locals and realizes that they are banned from reading and writing. At night, the tribal leader presents his daughter Cherie as a bride to Jackson. At first, he resists her, but soon he falls in love with her. She shows him some ancient writings that indicate that these people were abducted from Earth to this planet through Stargate. Their god, Ra, is an alien who possessed a human body as he was dying and took control over humans. Soon a rebellion started and humans buried the Stargate, so the people who were forcefully brought here got stuck as slaves. They extract a mineral that Ra uses to develop his advanced technology. With help from Cherie, the team discovers a cartouche to get back to Earth. But unfortunately, the 7th symbol is missing. A strange spaceship lands on top of the pyramid, and the remaining troops on the base camp get stuck in a sandstorm. Some of them are killed, while others are captured by Ra's soldiers. Colonel O'Neill gets concerned after a lack of contact from his team, so he heads back to base camp. Soon after the colonel and his team arrive at the base camp, they notice a possible danger and get into a fight with Ra's soldiers. Jackson and the colonel are overpowered, arrested, and presented before Ra, who is revealed to be a human after his mask is removed. The colonel tries to fight for their escape, but Jackson gets killed and the colonel is put into prison along with his team. Ray places Jackson's body in a sarcophagus device, and Jackson is regenerated. When Jackson wakes up, he is told that Colonel O'Neill brought a nuclear bomb secretly to destroy this planet. As revenge, Ra has decided to equip the bomb with his latest technology to cause more destruction. Ray plans to send this bomb to Earth via Stargate, But Jackson tries to reason with him to stop this plan. Ra snatches Jackson's necklace and declares that he is the only god of this place. In order to prove his supremacy, Ra asks Jackson to kill his team in front of common people and bow down in front of him. As the news of an assembly gathering by Ra is announced, Shuri convinces her brother and friends to stop the execution of their new friends. The next day, Shuri, along with her brother and friends, secretly reaches the base camp and collects the ammunition. While the youngsters explore the base camp, two battleships from the Ray fly over slave community and start bombing the common people. Many commoners are killed and injured, and the tribal leader assumes that Ra is punishing them for inviting strangers into their home. The day of execution arrives, and Ra sits on his throne surrounded by his family and guards. Jackson feels nervous as he is handed over a weapon to kill his teammates. He is suddenly reassured by the locals who show him their weapons to help him. So Jackson shoots toward Ra's throne, and a huge fight breaks out between Ra's army and slaves. Soon, the slaves successfully take Jackson and his team to a safe place while avoiding a sandstorm caused by Ra. At night, they celebrate their victory, but Jackson urges the colonel to tell them about his secret plan with the atomic bomb. The colonel states that his seniors have ordered him that if he finds any possible danger for Earth during his expedition, he must blow away the bomb. Unfortunately, Ra took the bomb and is planning to launch it on Earth, but the colonel assures them that he will intercept the bomb before it's launched. That night, when the young boy Skarar draws their moment of victory on a stone, Jackson exclaims with excitement, Jackson has finally found the seventh symbol to return to Earth, so the team decides to return to the pyramid. Ra punishes his soldiers for letting the prisoners escape and orders them to launch the bomb at Stargate. Meanwhile, the team gets attacked by Ra's soldier, but Colonel O'Neill attacks him and shows everyone that it's just a normal human with a mask. When the common people realize that their gods are humans like them, they decide to fight against their slavery. Sciarra and his fellows aid O'Neill in overthrowing Ray and his soldiers. Ra launches fighter jets to bomb and destroy the rebellion, but soon the tribal leader arrives with a huge army. Ra realizes that he can't win against a huge army, so he decides to escape in his spaceship. During the fight, Shuri gets killed, so Jackson takes her to the regeneration chamber by a teleportation system, and she recovers. However, Ra spots Jackson and tries to kill him, but O'Neill activates the teleportation system, allowing Jackson and Shozuri to escape. O'Neill tries to deactivate the bomb, but notices that it's rigged and will explode in a few seconds. So he teleports the bomb into Ra's spaceship, destroying the ship and killing Ra. The humans celebrate their victory as the colonel and his team return to Earth while Jackson decides to stay with Shuri. Stargate, released in 1994, directed by Roland Emmerich, produced on a budget of approximately $55 million. Stargate relied heavily on practical effects and set designs to create its otherworldly landscapes. The film's production team built elaborate sets to bring the alien world to life, which added to the film's immersive experience. The film drew inspiration from ancient Egyptian mythology and history. The concept of the Stargate was based on the idea of ancient Egyptians having contact with extraterrestrial beings, and this provided a unique twist to the sci-fi genre. Stargate was so popular that it spawned a successful television franchise, starting with Stargate SG-1. This series ran for 10 seasons and further expanded the lore introduced in the original film. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. Turn on the notifications and leave a like to help the channel out.